When it comes to the 2018 US Open, it seems like the only thing people want to talk about is the altercation between Serena Williams and the umpire.
It's going to go down as one of the most controversial matches in tennis history.
And I was proud of Serena for making that stand.
Serena Williams was wrong.
And that's extremely unfortunate because the tournament's winner, 20-year-old Naomi Osaka, surely deserves a spotlight too.
Well, it felt like a dream. And I don't know, emotionally I was all over the place. I couldn't really pinpoint an exact emotion.
She's the first Japanese tennis player to ever win a Grand Slam and is of course becoming a big deal in her home country. But there's one particular group of fans to whom she means the world, biracial Japanese, or hafu. The term comes from the English word half.
We love what she represents, and she's definitely breaking down barriers in terms of what it means to be Japanese, and nationality, identity, and ethnicity, everything.
Osaka was born in Japan to a Japanese mother and a Haitian father, but moved to Florida when she was 3. While she has Japanese and American citizenships, her father decided she would play for Japan. And representing an island known for its racial homogeneity presents a great opportunity for her to challenge what it means to be Japanese.
I could see many cultural traits in her speeches and her mannerisms that remind me of myself because I also grew up with a Japanese mother. And
like Osaka, Lara Perez Takagi was born in Japan but grew up abroad. Her mother is Japanese and her father is Spanish. As a young adult, Perez Takagi moved to Tokyo to study film, where she met and spent time with other hafus.
I found such a massive community of people who I could relate to that it made me very curious.
Her curiosity led her to produce, with another hafu friend, a documentary portraying the lives of biracial Japanese people from diverse backgrounds.
In Japan, there's a very superficial image of hafu. It's mostly based off of models and television talents, and they're all mostly white and Japanese mixes, and because people will always ask you, so where are you from and why do you speak Japanese so well? And we had so many hafu reaching out to us, telling us, this was the film I wish I had watched growing up, and the support was amazing.
While Perez Takagi believes that Osaka is helping break representation barriers, Japan Times columnist Baye McNeil says rooting for an athlete doesn't necessarily mean truly accepting her as Japanese.
The definition of Japanese is very rigid. It's very strict. And she doesn't fit the typical picture of a Japanese person that most people retain. So if she was walking down the street and she spoke Japanese, people would be like, wow, you speak Japanese? And I don't think that a tennis player or a beauty pageant winner is going to change that. It's not going to change overnight. It's a slow process.
Ariana Miyamoto is the first mixed-race woman ever to win the title Miss Japan.
McNeil is originally from Brooklyn, but has been living in Japan for 14 years and feels very much at home there.
I really love this country. It's a really great country to live in. It's very clean, very safe. The people are very warm and welcoming for the most part.
But he says it's about time the country and media pays attention to the growing number of foreigners and mixed-race people living in Japan, and not just the famous ones.
I think Japan, whether they embrace it or not, is headed towards a more diverse future. And if they take these opportunities and not just praise Naomi, but to tackle the difficult questions that need to be discussed and need to be addressed, this is a great opportunity. It's a teachable moment, and I hope that Japan takes a chance to sit down and learn it.